LA Knight has had enough, and he's called out WWE for doing something in which, honestly, I agree with, and I think you're going to agree with as well. WWE is on fire these days, we all know it, and over the last few years, LA Knight, has been able to capitalize on the buzz, on the spark, on the momentum ride that WWE has been on, because since Triple H took over main roster creative, well, he's done big things and he's used the likes of LA Knight, same as AJ Uso, and many, many more to build on this momentum, build up new stars. Now, you've always had the same old Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins. You've also had the return of CM Punk. You've had the rise of Jey Uso and Gunther, and many, many more. And LA Knight. And in 2024, after multiple attempts, LA Knight finally got the job done by winning the United States Championship. He beat Logan Paul in Cleveland at SummerSlam 2024. This was the completion, if you will, of a complete renaissance for LA Knight, because think about it. He signed with WWE NXT. He was on the brand during the pandemic, and then he was called up to the main roster. He was repackaged as all things Max Dupree. He will even shoot on this character. He even did not like this character, but WWE went with it. And it was bad. It was bad. And then finally Triple H saved his career. He saved his job from ultimately getting cut. Thank goodness. But it wasn't an immediate success for LA Knight. He saw others succeed while he was just barely scraping by, just trying to get on television. And then finally, in 2023, he starts getting that opportunity. He starts making some waves, teaming up with John Cena, feuding with The Miz. Heck, he even headlined Crown Jewel with our undisputed WWE champion at the time, Roman Reigns, at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Sweet Saudi money. And of course, 2024 was a big year for him. But I want to talk about something in today's video, something in which LA Knight touched on, something in which LA Knight really put a focus on, and I'm glad that he did, because I don't think it gets talked about enough. He was on the Battleground podcast, and he's talked about WWE using celebrities and how they need to be more picky about using them. Now, keep in mind that WWE has used celebrities literally ever since Vince McMahon took over the company from his father. That's nothing new. How you use celebrities is a major deal. Because sure, some can just make appearances, but others, they actually get into the ring. Some are better than others. I would mostly agree with, I think you will as well, your Logan Pauls and your Bad Bunnies, they're at the tippy top of the list of celebrities who have stepped inside of this word circle, put their bodies on the line, and succeeded in a big way. And he was talking about, and this is what he had to say about celebrities in WWE. Personally, I think you have to be a little choosy about who comes in and gets physically involved, because not everyone has an athletic bone in their body. That's my only issue having too many celebrities involved in WWE. It gives people the idea that anyone can do it, but not everybody can. Very few people can actually do it and do it well. He's 1,000% right. There have been some horrific situations in which celebrities will come in and they'll try to do a choke slam, or they'll try to do a spot or a move here and there, and they look completely awkward, out of place, have no business being anywhere near the squared circle. Not everyone is a Logan Paul. Not everyone is a Bad Bunny. They're just not. And I think you have to accept that. And I 100% agree with LA Knight. Not everyone can be a wrestler. Not everyone can step into the ring and do it at a high level. Heck, some of them can even do it at an okay level. And I think it's easy for fans to go in there and criticize wrestlers. Now look, I am someone who has never taken a bump in my life. I try to steer as far away as possible from criticizing any wrestler in terms of in-ring ability. I have no idea how to properly take a bump. Neither do you. We think we do. But if we really got into a ring, A, we would all agree that it hurt way more than we thought. And B, trying to execute a move would be a lot more tougher than we think. Right? And I think that's where LA Knight is getting this. And I think celebrities think that they can just come in there and do it, right? Ha ha, hee hee, this is pro wrestling. And it's like, no, 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 no. One slip, one mistake, one mishap in that ring under the bright lights can literally change someone's career, change someone's life, paralyze them, or worse. You have to be very, very careful when you get into the ring. And that is only backed up further by LA Knight's statement. So I 100% agree with him. I think Bad Bunny will wrestle again. I think Logan Paul has taken to the sport probably better than anyone outside of the ring, right? In terms of an athlete, rapper, whatever, celebrity. I will also give credence and credit to Pat McAfee. I think he's done an extremely great job at making the transition. Not only when he first showed up in NXT years ago and feuded with Adam Cole, but also his transition on the mic, cutting promos, and now being a color commentator with Michael Cole. He's done a fantastic job of taking his athletic ability, putting that into the ring, or his sports broadcasting career, his quick wit, and it has translated to calling the action. It is translated to making the right calls on commentary. So if I had to give my top 3 list, who has made the bigger impact on WWE? Who has made the biggest first impression? Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, Pat McAfee. All 3 of which have been able to continuously come back and do things with the company. Obviously, Logan Paul more, I don't want to say full-time because he's not, but a part-time guy than the others, right? Obviously. But LA Knight's 100% correct. I hope that Triple H, WWE, and others, they take notice of what LA Knight said. They follow with what LA Knight said. And I think everyone would be way better off if they did what the megastar had to say. And everybody say it, LA Knight, yeah.